Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and in this video I want to discuss the top 5 bullish strategies that you can use to grow your portfolio. The market is still in a bullish trend and it is intact, and as long as that is true, you can use these top 5 options bullish strategies to grow your portfolio. If you are interested, then please stick around, and with that, let's start. Hello guys, so I'm in my computer screen now and I'm just going off of my blog that I started a couple of years back, and this is the optionsuniversity.com. so if you want to visit that, definitely do that after this video. That will give you a lot of other article apart from this, but in this video I want to discuss the top 5 bullish option strategies that you can use, right? So let's start. So the number one is the long call, right? So that's the number one. That is like a pretty basic option strategies. If you're just starting with option, you definitely would have heard about buying a call, right? So that's what this is. This is basically provides you unlimited exposure to the profit, right? So long as the equity goes up, your value also goes up, right? Basically has the potential to grow your portfolio multifold, right? So let's take an example here, right? So let's say you are very bullish on Tesla. You can basically buy a call straight away on Tesla, right? So you can, let's say you go a week and you expect that Tesla would increase a lot in a week time. You can go ahead and let's say buy a 270 call, right? So that is gonna cost you only $735, but look at the profit potential, right? If Tesla really goes in the upward direction in a week time, you have unlimited potential, right? So your max profit is unlimited, and you are just putting 735 at risk, right? So that's the potential that call has. But otherwise also true, your max loss is kind of capped, but still there is a loss, but it's not an unlimited loss. Once you get into the trade, you know how much you are putting at risk, right? So that is one advantage of buying a call. Disadvantage, obviously, this is your max loss. You can lose all that money if the Tesla does not go as you expect, right? So that was the first one. This is a long call. A lot of people use this to multiply or grow their account. However, personally, I do not buy straight away call, and there is a better alternate for this that I'm gonna discuss at the end of the video, so definitely do stick around. If you have liked the video so far, guys, do subscribe to the channel and like the video. And I make a lot of videos in options, and I'm sure you're gonna benefit out of that. So with that, let's move on to the next strategy. Okay, the next one is bull call spread, right? And this is also called call debit spread. This is kind of you can say it's a two-leg strategy, and it's kind of reduces your risk, right? It's basically I will give you an example of the same Tesla. So let's say you bought a call here, right? And what you can do is you can sell a call just right above that, right? So you bought a 270, right? You bought a 270, you can sell 275, right? So that's basically makes your call debit spread. What that does is it basically caps your upside potential, right? So it caps your upside potential, but look at what it did, right? Earlier, remember, you were losing the whole $735, right? But now you are putting only $155 at risk. So that basically reduces your risk a lot. However, at the same time, it kind of caps your unlimited potential. It's no more unlimited, but still, if you look at the return on your investment, right, you are basically putting only 145 at risk. But if the Tesla goes really in your favor, you are basically you are doubling your money, right? More than doubling your money if your Tesla goes in your direction. So that's the very safer way of doing that same call, right? It's reducing your risk exposure. So this is one of the safer way. If you are really bullish on a stock, you can use that strategy. Okay, the third one is bull put spread, right? That put credit spread. So this is one of my favorite one, and this is a very good strategy to grow a small account. This is again a two-leg strategy. I will not go in too much detail into this, otherwise the video would be too long, but I'll quickly show you that this is the other side of it, right? This is more from a like a selling a call option, right? So you basically start by selling a put here, and you do sell put here, let's say, and then you buy a put right below that, right? So, and that makes your put debit spread, and the graph would look pretty much similar to that whatever you had, but in this case, in the call debit spread, you are paying money to get into the trade. In this case, you are getting money to get into the trade, right? So I always prefer that. So you are right away getting credited $200, and your kind of profit and loss graph would look still the same. So as long as Tesla stays more than 250, that's your strike price, you're gonna keep that complete $200 profit in your portfolio, right? And this is also a very good strategy to quickly grow a small account. Again, I'm not going into detail here, but I will put all these individual videos linked down in the description, so you can definitely check them out. Okay, the fourth one is the cash secured put, and this is the one of my bread and butter. You can see I do cash secured puts day in day out every week, right? I do weekly of this cash secured put, and this is a pretty simple strategy. So let's take a Tesla example again. So whatever you did right here, so you just simply, it's again a one leg strategy, very straightforward. You sell a put at 250, you keep this whatever credit you have 950, and as long as Tesla stays above 250, come July 26th, you're gonna keep all this money, right? Yeah, and you are just basically, you need to have this much amount in your portfolio, right? 24, but you're not putting that amount at risk. Say Tesla does not close above 250, right? All that's gonna happen is you will be forced to buy the Tesla stock. You're not, even though it says max lot, you're not losing that money. Remember, you're not losing that money. You will be forced to buy that stock, but again, you are also keeping that premium, right? So you're keeping the premium, and again, you are keeping the stock as well. So I will put a detailed video for this in my description. You can definitely check that out. You can either read that blog that I will also link, or I have videos that you can go through. Okay, the final one is the leaps, right? So as I said in the beginning, right, that buying a call, that's a risky, and why that risk comes is because when we were buying the call, right, we were buying the call, and you have to select expiry date, right? So if you're selecting a week's expiry, that's you're buying a call, right? And within a week, maybe Tesla can go down, right? You can't predict the short term, right? So to increase that probability, you can increase this expiry, right? So instead of that, you can, let's say, buy January 2025, right? So now you have a lot of room for Tesla to perform in your direction, right? Let's say you're bullish on Tesla in a long term, but short term no one can predict, right? But as long as you are bullish on equity in a long term, leaps is one of the best way. Kind of it's a synonym to owning the stock, right? So you buy the call, and the fundamental of leap is you have to go deep in the money, right? So you have to go somewhere where the delta is close to 80 to 90, right? So that's kind of I kind of prefer let's say 80 is a good one. So 80 is like as if the stock moves $1, you're gonna get the same exposure. It's just that you're getting the $80, right? So once stock moves $1, if you have 100 shares, your total value goes by $100, right? But in this case, your total value goes by $80. That's what the delta means here. So but To own 100 shares of Tesla, you would have paid 25,000, right? But in this case, you are only paying $7,000, right? So that's the advantage of leap. It kind of gives you the leverage that you need, right? So you can own and the same exposure, but with a much less capital requirement, right? So that's what the leap is. It's again, fundamentally it's a bullish strategy. So the key is you have to be bullish on a stock in a long term, right? That's the main concept of the leaps. Okay guys, so I hope you liked the video, and if you have any questions, definitely do put your questions down in the comment below, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Till then, happy investing. Bye bye.